Well, guys, it seems GB News exposed a Labour advisor and activist recently for not knowing about the Batley school incident that see a teacher forced into hiding after a mob of mostly peaceful imports took issue with him showing a picture of the Prophet Muhammad during an RE lesson.
I agree with that, but we also have a teacher still in hiding in this country for being seen to have criticised the religion of Islam. I mean, where does the Labour Party and the Labour government stand on that?
What did that particular teacher say or do, if you don't mind my asking? I wasn't aware of this.
You what?
Well, you see, that in itself speaks
instance.
volumes. So you're not aware that a secondary school teacher from Batley is still in hiding with his family in this country because a local mob basically put his life in danger because he had appeared or was perceived to have criticised.
I wasn't aware. No, what do you know what he said or did?
This is a national.
The Batley school teacher.
No, I wasn't. No. Which is why I'm asking the question as to what this teacher did.
Absolutely astonishing. An RE teacher that within the confines of a lesson showed a depiction of the Prophet Muhammad. And that generated a monumental backlash. But the very fact that you don't know, I mean, I would imagine that by now everybody would be at least aware of this incident and appalled by it because it happened in this country. It was a long time ago. Nobody really called it out, actually, I would say at the time. And people have continued to shy away from this fact.
Now, some might say it's baffling he didn't know about this shit show, but to me, this is not shocking at all. Labour tosspots like any other lefty will see a headline they don't like and will simply ignore it or call it fake news. This is because it shits on their diversity as our strength bollocks and they really don't like that. Which is exactly what we have here, so I fully expected him to be utterly clueless on it. But what I didn't expect was the brass neck of this prick to go on and blame the school teacher when he finds out what actually happened. Watch this.
Result of it is that a teacher, as Matt says, and his entire family have had to go away into hiding for fear of their lives.
If he's an RE teacher, he must have known that within Islam it is blasphemous to depict the Prophet Muhammad.
You fucking demented.
In visual form to show what may be a picture of him.
This is the UK and we don't have
yes, it is.
laws.
But it was a very unwise and unnecessary thing for him to do.
Wow,
it was bound to result in a reaction. So
I can't believe what
I'm not glad. I'm not glad that he's in hiding.
Excuse me. Are you justifying this country?
He made a mistake.
In the UK, so that means that he deserves to have a price put on his head and hounded out of his position?
I am not saying that for a minute, but to do that and not expect that there would be a reaction.
Yeah, you heard that right. Even if you're struggling to believe he actually said it, because when I see it the other day, I know I did. I mean, we know he likely thinks it, but to actually say it on TV for the country to hear is fucking incredible. And once again shows Labour's detachment from reality is really up there with the very best of them. The GB News host pure shock at him saying it though did make me laugh, because even they know it's about as dumb a thing as you could say in response to this. I mean, not knowing about something like this is bad enough to most people, but to then go on and blame the victim is just fucking incredible. It also tells me that Labour will bring in blasphemy laws if they think for a second that they'll be able to get away with it. Though, to be honest, they know full well they're already in effect without it being the law. Try criticise any religion that ain't Christian and watch what happens to ya. But this tit has essentially said the quiet part of Labour's thinking out loud here with that response, if you ask me. If diversity breaks the law, it's the white man's fault for making them do it.
Wankers!
Pandemic